3, 2, 1.
Here we go! We're at the Manhattan Hotel in Chiba, Japan, 8:18 in the morning, and gonna meet the guys down in the lobby on our way to Tokyo Auto Salon.
Yeah, press it again.
Where'd it go? Did it open?
Miss it yet.
Oh. We're here. Hey, what's up, guys? We finally made it here in Tokyo Auto Salon. We've got an amazing booth set up, some crazy cars, and this is where you talk about.
We got the Porsche 992 GT3 and our highly anticipated Supra widebody, also our M4 G82 widebody. But first, let's go eat. I'm hungry as hell.
Let's hit him with the B-roll. Alright guys, so TAS has been a blast. We've had a huge reception here in the booth. A lot of the community has come by to support the projects that we have. The Supra has broken necks and absolutely stole the show. Everyone here absolutely loves it. Taking photos from all ages. We've got kids, women and children, everyone just enjoying the Supra widebody program, and it's been a blast to see the smiles on their faces and how they appreciate the craftsmanship that we have here at ADRO. As you can see up in our booth, we have the biggest balloon. It is absolutely massive, easy for you guys to find it, all the way down to the design work, the lighting, everything has just gone absolutely fantastic. We've also had some special visitors here in the booth. Kaiza came by to say what's up. It's always good to hear from him. And of course, Dino, you guys know him. He's covering all the content, and look out on his YouTube page for a special featuring ADRO Davis and what we've got going on here and in the future. No. But I do understand.
Hey, what's up guys? Davis from ADRO. Finally, we have our Supra widebody in our booth in Tokyo Auto Salon. And believe it or not, it's my first time seeing this, the completed car in real life in Tokyo. Super happy with the result. I don't know if you have seen in the previous videos, we've explained about the car, the process, but it wasn't painted or anything. But this is a wrap, complete Supra widebody. Just want to go through with you some of the key points of this car. So basically, a lot of these parts are carbon. We came up with our new hood for the Supra widebody, and this hood will also fit the stock Supra. These are carbon extensions that come off of the hood, and of course our MK5.1 Supra facelift bumper. Now everything, since we started on this bumper, we try to make everything as wide as possible, so we added these fenders. These are 70 millimeters wider. Also, because it's wider, we added some canards and the front lip. So this front lip acts like a canard, and there's two more canards, so it looks like a triple canard. Who doesn't love canard? So that's for the front, and you can also see that this wide body fender is carbon. We exposed the carbon on the vents and the side. Of course, we have the air tunnel that goes right in behind the front wheel, and it's been designed to really suck the air out. So all of these sections, we've took a lot of care to make sure that the air is attached from the rear of the wheel arch to all the way to the side, so the air actually, it's functional and it works. Yes, my favorite part, the rear fender that goes all the way down, and the side skirt that finishes a little bit early, so you get that massive rear fender running all the way through the bottom of the car. Coming to the rear, the front I really like. but one of my favorite shots of this car, it's not just the rear shoulder, but a rear quarter perspective. We've explained in the previous YouTube that we got rid of the humps. So now the whole hood and the fender is low and wide, which is for me the most important factors of a sports car. It has to look low, it has to look wide. So looking at this angle, you can tell that the front hood doesn't have those humps, so it's not vertical anymore, it's more horizontal. So that's what I think is my favorite view from the rear quarter. The rear, of course, we put so much effort on getting the shoulders as wide as possible, getting it low and wide as possible. But what I love, and this we couldn't really see when it was before the wrap, is we gave a little bit of a kick up towards the rear. So the surface doesn't just run, but there's like a little surface that goes up that acts like a mini spoiler. It's very subtle, but these are kind of like the details in the surfacing that I really love. And of course, our highly anticipated ATP1 wing. It looks perfect on this wide body. It's a reverse swan neck wing, and I think it looks amazing in person. Hope you guys agree. Yes, and for the rear, of course, we try to make it as wide as possible. Talking a little bit like a broken record, because I keep on saying wide and low all the time, but that's the fundamental of a sports car. It has to be wide, it has to be low. So these two things were always the key points that I had in my mind when working on this car. Yeah, so those two aspects are something that I had in my mind every time I was working on this car. And I think we achieved it in a way that the Supra finally looks low and wide. This wing, surprisingly, the ATP1 wing, it looks humongous, and it seems like it can only fit on the wide body, but we tried this on a stock Supra and it looks just as good. So very proud. Good news for the Supra owners who already has our wing. We kept the same mounting points for the ATR2 wing, so you don't have to do anything reinforcement on the bottom. If you have our wing, all you have to do is change the uprights in the wing. That's good news. All right, guys, so that was the explanation about the Supra widebody. We are so happy to present this car at the heart of JDM, Tokyo Auto Salon. And it's our first booth in Tokyo Auto Salon, but we anticipate to have this reveal in Tokyo with the JDM cars, not only this year, but next year and the following years. So that was a breakdown of the Supra widebody. I'll have Scott. Scott will explain to us about how he developed the 992 GT3 carbon fiber aero kit. There's a lot of back and forth that we have to go with, which is kind of, we didn't really explain in the functional aspect of it. So he will go through the car, what kind of challenges we had, and how we made the 992 GT3 better. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Scott Beaton. I'm the head of aerodynamics here at ADRO, and here we've got our ADRO 992 GT3 program. So for this vehicle, we've got a number of components that we've redone on the car. So we've got the whole front end, the front splitter, and the front air dam section. We've got the side skirts on the side of the vehicle, the rear diffuser, and obviously the rear wing on the back of the car. So in developing this vehicle, we spent a lot of time looking at the performance of the car itself. As everybody knows, a Porsche is a very well-balanced vehicle. So our key target and key metric to maintain was the balance of the car. So what we've got here is a package that increases the downforce of the vehicle by 25 to 30% and increases the drag by 1 or 2%, but maintains the exact same balance of the vehicle. So the way that we've done this is we've improved the front end of the vehicle. We've removed the standard front lip that runs on the 992 GT3, and we've got a longer front splitter section here which increases the downforce on the front of the vehicle through pushing down more on the top surface and creating more suction underneath the vehicle. So paid careful attention to the radius around the front leading edge of this splitter to help increase the downforce. We've also added these vertical fins here that help to aid to direct the flow into the cooling areas of the vehicle at the front. On the side of the vehicle, we have our ADRO carbon fibre side skirts. So these are slightly larger and they help to maintain the attached flow down the side of the vehicle, which helps to get better flow through underneath the car to the rear diffuser. The rear diffuser section of the car, it's multiple pieces. We do have the tunnels. This is a full length rear diffuser that runs right underneath the vehicle. We fine-tuned the position of the strakes, the vertical fins underneath there to add additional performance. And then we've got this rear apron section, which obviously is all carbon as well. And then the major update to this package to balance the additional downforce that we have on the front of the vehicle is our dual element rear wing. So the standard 992 GT3 has a single element rear wing, and we've gone to a dual element rear wing here. If you look at this, it may not come through on the video, but if you look at this in person, you'll notice there's quite a lot of planned form curvature here. We've got multiple different sections in the airfoil design. The flap itself tapers down through the center section, and we're trying to here optimize the balance of the car to bring us back to that all-important balance target that we have, and get the right amount of downforce to match what we have at the front, whilst minimizing drag and giving us that overall 25 to 30% increase in downforce. That's our 992 GT3 package in a nutshell.